次。
Busy day today, a lot of errands. I just needed to get gas for the Miata and get a Red Bull. I like to get out of the house in the morning instead of just like going straight to making a video or doing something. Just feels nice. All right, we are headed over to Marco's. We're gonna pick Marco up and then we're gonna go look at a car that he's looking to buy. I don't know if he was gonna want me to keep it a secret or not. So I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is now, but maybe you'll get to see in a minute. Maybe I won't film anything. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know where my keys are either. I think they're in my car. Not in my car. I gotta find those. Oh, also, I've had a lot of comments about this. A lot of you have been asking about the gauge setup of my Miata. Now, I did a video installing these and like a video final installing these. So they're Auger Instruments 1813. That's this coolant temp. This is oil pressure. Basically, these controllers are universal. Like this one could be here, it wouldn't matter. What you do is you buy those. I think they're like right at $50 each, and then you buy the sensors from them. I think my coolant temp one was like only 30 bucks, and then the oil pressure was 60. So it ends up being roughly around $100 a gauge, but they're super accurate. I mean, the coolant temp one, I can tell when the water starts to, like if I'm low on coolant or water, which is what I run in water wetter, what happens, it'll create steam, and where the sensor is, steam will kind of collect back there. So I can see it because the temp will just start increasing dramatically because these sample like 4 times a second. So I'll see it increase dramatically, give it throttle, and you'll see it go down immediately to where it should be because now it's getting water, not steam on it. So I'm super, super happy with them. They are by far the best gauges I've ever had. Anyway, just a little tidbit when I share that with you guys because I've been getting a lot of comments about it. I've tried to comment back to all of them, but like it kind of gets like repetitive. So I'll put the link to both of them below. Really cool company. All they make is gauges, super precise, good price. I just recorded this whole thing of Marco getting in the car and we were talking, and I didn't press record.
We're gonna go look at a G35, but like an 07, so it's like, go drive.
Okay, where are we going?
Right, I don't know actually. I should look this up, huh? It's a 07 G35.
Okay, we'll tell you guys in a minute once Marco navigates us.
Yeah, you're right, okay, bye. So I've been looking for 05, 06 G35s, but they're really hard to find, 6-speed and 4-door and in good condition. Everybody beats the heck out of them and doesn't clean them up, the interior I mean. So I found this 07 and it's a little pricey, but my father's gonna help me with it and go from there. So we're gonna check it out and see if I like it.
How's it going, Taylor? Nice to meet you.
Was it some kind of accident or something?
Originally, the car had those 2-door hit, and then a deer hit me, and I got the bump on the steering.
You're not, are you with the dealership?
Well, it's with the dealership, but I drive it every day. I do my dealer type.
Pop the hood.
Yeah, you want to pop the hood? It says a clean title?
Yeah, it's a rebuild.
A rebuild title? That makes sense. Are these the original miles and the original motor?
Yeah, that's the original model. I just recently, 3 months ago, put a new clutch, flywheel, and everything OEM because I put an aftermarket one and it drove like crap, honestly. And if you don't use the OEM part, like you feel it on the drive, you feel it like you can't. Or I had to go OEM and I put everything stock, everything.
Yeah, there are seats or anything?
Nah, I bought everything online.
Gotcha.
And I had a guy come in and did it here.
Where is the car from originally, do you know? Before you got it?
I bought it in the auction here.
Okay. It just looks like it's been up north. You can see like the salt corrosion on the aluminum. We want to look under it and see if there's. That's like what my car has.
130,000 miles. There's gonna be a lot of 130.
Yeah, we buy used cars all the time.
I know, but I'm just saying. I buy cars. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I buy cars that been here. They got 70,000 miles and the motor look like, and they from Florida, because if it's salt water, if it's next to the like Tampa and anything like that, next to the water.
The beach, yeah.
Everything was like that. And we surrounded by water in Florida.
Yeah. No, I know.
I'm not saying. I be correcting people all the time. That people be like, oh, Florida. But I'm like, we surrounded by water.
Yeah. No, I feel you. What's it look like?
Looks good, I think. Exactly. Look underneath by you see what's underneath of me? I'm trying to find steel though.
Yeah, same.
There's a sensor that when the guy did the clutch, that's the one that reads the flywheel.
Yeah.
Either they gotta adjust the flywheel or either change the sensor. The guy did it, and we could when it starts. Let it out. It's a sensor.
What sensor is it?
It's the crank sensor.
Basically, I paid him $250 to do the job, and then he did the job, and he didn't want to do it again. Oh, well, the wire, I gotta connect the wire back. It's not, it's just off.
What
The sensor's on this side, but the bitch to get to. The guy didn't even want to, he's like, yo, you gotta take the cover off. It's right in between the tranny and the flat. That's basically what it's not reading out. You know, I don't know, you already knew what it was.
I'm gonna render a little bit to here.
I got coupe, so a lot of coupe parts.
A lot of what?
So parts.
Oh, gotcha.
I got coupe. I got one 4-door already.
What'd you have to get? You said you hit a deer?
I hit it. Oh, he hit me. Corner ran me. You could run it, and he didn't say they had it with the 2 doors. Like I said, it was on the ring. That was me personally. I was driving. I live on a cruisy, and deer just ran right into me. I took it to a guy. He charged me $300 to fix it, to paint the bumper and put it, but he didn't do a good job. Honestly. It thought it did some. Well, this wasn't even the deer. The guy painted it. This was somebody that hit me on the road.
Drive it. It's kind of hot here, clutch.
Yeah, it's right. You barely gotta even let it touch it to change gears.
Gotta turn the AC on. I don't really know how.
If you don't push it, this car, you gotta use your FBI.
What do you mean?
You can't be, you gotta, just drive it, you'll see you go out.
Is that the crank sensor too?
Nah, that's really, that's what you're right.
Going right.
I was at the right wheel part on me with a different rim. I got the rim. You gotta get this.
Yeah, it definitely has.
I used to drive a Video City before I drove it. It was 92, and I had to get used to it.
And how do you start it? You need the key?
Press the clutch and that's all the sensor. You change it was cranking good when I put the other clutch on it, and then when the guy did the job, and honestly, he's like, yo, I gotta mess with it again. And he wanted me to pay him again. I've been driving it like that since. And it's all the sensor. When I disconnected the sensor, the car worked fine and everything. Check it out and just turn it back up. I got a Coupe 2 manual, but that one like a 9,000.
Have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Was I right or was I right?
No, but I did find something out, though. That's obviously a piece of shit.
Alright, that car
That's
was
not
a
worth
complete piece of junk. That guy tried to. He didn't say it was a rebuilt title. He didn't say any of that stuff in the ad. Turned out to be a complete pile of
I was a
shit.
little sketched out because it was really cheap, And I kind of lowballed him a lot, and he took it.
No, he never took it. He never took it. That's the, hold on.
He took it.
That's the thing. Marco lowballed the guy, and the guy said, come look at it. And I was like, I bet you that's a dealer, and he's just gonna have us come there and waste our time and be like, all I can take is $7 grand. That's what he's gonna do. He never said he'd take 55.
That car's not even worth 55.
So on to the next one. We're gonna figure something out here in a minute. But that was all those signs are bad. When they talk and they try to explain stuff to you and tell you like, oh, this is that and this problem's that, you can just look it up, and oh yeah, you know, all cars do that, I know this, like that's when it's bad. If they don't talk and they just kind of like let you look at the car, that's when you know you're probably in decent shape. But if they're trying to like, what they're trying to do is distract you. Like I've sold a lot of cars, they're trying to like keep your mind off this stuff by like continuing to talk.
Or focusing on other things that so you don't find the things that are actually wrong.
Exactly.
But I did it wasn't a waste of time. I got to drive it, and I'm kind of excited to have a 4-door.
But I don't. You're not gonna find one.
No,
one
and I like the interior, the way the interior.
You're not gonna find one that new for the price you want to spend, bro.
I know, but it's similar to the other one, which I've never even been in.
Okay, fair enough. And that one was slow. That one drove like.
It was very slow. Very slow.
They're not normally that slow.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna figure something out. Since we're over here, we're like literally a mile or less away from the old drift track we used to have, CFRC. It was like a much bigger version of the skid pad at OSW. Tons of fun, tons of memories there. It's like a junkyard now, but we're gonna just cruise over there and take a look at it because we're here basically. Now in Central Florida Pick and Pay. It was right over there. The coolest thing about this track is it was so local because it's in like the central area of Orlando, like not central, but pretty much where most of the car scene is. So there's a lot more spectators and a lot more drivers that came out to these events. But you know, it's just I'm reminiscing right now. I've had a lot. It's like where I went to my first drift event and everything. So it makes me sad sometimes. I miss this place. Got some tires from the Corvette, for the Corvette. Got these a long time ago from a friend of mine who's an FT driver. They've been at Marco's, but he wasn't using them, so we're gonna put them on the back. Should make it like a little bit meatier of a sidewall and whatnot. Side note, I had 2 Red Bulls today and I haven't been drinking that much caffeine and I feel like messed up right now. I'm like super jittery. Ugh. Bad call. I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out now. Moral of the story, I wanted to take you guys with us to look at a car. It was one of those deals where it seemed much cheaper than it should be, and then when we showed up and it was a dealer, like a sketchy dealer, you know, like the small buy here pay here places, always a bad call, always a bad sign. They're never gonna sell something for a deal. Like, it's not like they don't know what they have. They do this for a living, they know what they have. So I knew it was gonna be a waste of time from the beginning, but Marco wanted to go look at it. We looked at it, you guys saw what we saw. Terrible. In that situation, even if it still seems like a good deal, you should probably walk away, because what you found wrong that they lied about is only the surface. You're gonna find way more. So just my advice on used car buying to you guys. If you want like another video, a full video about buying a used car or looking on Craigslist, how to find stuff, etc., that'd be a cool video to make. So let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in. But that's it for today's video. I know it wasn't as fun and wasn't as much going on. I didn't end up tinkering with the Miata. I just need to retorque the head studs, but I want to get a proper torque wrench to do it, not my shitty Harbor Freight one. Or at least get another one of my shitty Harbor Freight ones, because it's not working. So regardless. So as far as plans go, we're getting pretty close to figuring out the Miata raffle. Hopefully really soon I'll be able to make a video explaining like exactly what we're doing and start the whole raffle process. But I had a moment where I didn't want to get rid of it, and I was like, man, maybe I should just suck it up and keep it, you know, but it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't serve a purpose for me, because that's what the Corvette's gonna do. So I'd have like 2 drift cars and still not really a daily, and too many cars, too little room. But it's gonna pay me to get rid of that car. It really is, because I've touched like every nut and bolt on the thing. So, but anyway, with that, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow.
This is a Brian Little
Bye-bye.
production.